By the year 2011, Barack Obama's green initiatives began to take hold and the global economy started to pull out of the recession. The rise of the green economy signaled changes in many sectors. The quickest advances were seen in development of the energy sources used by automobiles. The steep rise in gasoline prices in 2008 forced the industry to develop cars using more efficient hybrid technology, electric power, solar power, and biodiesel fuels. The private industry continued to develop solar and wind power for homes, driving prices down and enabling more homeowners to begin installing such systems. Continued interest in digitizing all printed material, combined with an increased demand for land to grow biodiesel fuels and sustainable food sources, eventually gave way to a lack of paper as a resource. To meet the new digital demand, designers and engineers developed computers and handheld devices that last 10 to 20 years longer than they did previously. They do this by creating designs that allow for flexibility to expand capabilities for speed, memory, and efficiency. Even when a device gives out, the process for recycling the material enables little to no waste at all. Free Wi-Fi access also becomes available everywhere. Because of the push toward living simple, people move away from materialism. People want to connect to the environment, and they do so with more awareness of locally grown organic foods. This allows for the return of the family farmer. The popularity of differentiation and responding to the needs of individuals in schools seen in the 2000s continued to flourish. Achievements in brain research provide the impetus to create an individualized education plan for every student. Software companies immediately recognized the needs in supporting teachers to provide this new level of instruction. They developed tools and software to afford teachers to spend less time grading students' work and more time planning learning sequences for every student. They now provide instruction and guided practice through online tutorials, and each program of study is set up for a specific student's needs. Homework is done and turned in online. The new software provides students with detailed feedback and further practice for improvement if any is needed. Thin wireless readers are provided for each student, essentially replacing the cost of purchasing textbooks. At the university level, schools continued to develop the idea of online and independent learning that became so popular in the early 2000s. Universities no longer relied on sessions and terms. To further facilitate asynchronous learning, classes moved along continuously, and students enrolled at a time that was opportune to them. They learn when they feel like doing so, by obtaining materials that are always accessible online. Going to a physical classroom is optional, mainly for collaboration or social interaction. Most of the assignments are project-based, that reflect the needs and problems facing the corresponding industry. The private sector now collaborates with universities in order to design and develop courses and assignments that are contextual and have value to the industry.